Today is July 23rd, 2026, and I will admit one of you did get me. Yesterday, I talked about someone mentioned H.E. Pennypacker being the father of Sarah Pennypacker, who wrote some really good books. Yeah, that person then kindly informed me that H.E. Pennypacker does not exist, and it's a character from Seinfeld. So, you got me. I'm actually laughing at it, I promise. I think it's very funny. I should definitely look things up now before I talk about them. And that kind of just proved my point that I do need to prove to myself, not to anyone else. So, in my defense, I've never watched Seinfeld because it's just not for me. But that's good to know. So, I did want to say, I did finish Caraval by Stephanie Garber. It was actually pretty good. I was like blazing through that book. Like I would read it and then like next thing I knew it was like 20 pages later. So that's always like a really good thing in my opinion to have with a book where like the reader just gets like invested to the point where they're like, oh, it's been an hour and I've read a bunch of pages. So that's always like my favorite thing about books. So just saying. But completing that book did put us at a very important milestone. I'm hearing noises, I'm so sorry. But it put us at a very important milestone because now I am at 49.9% of the way done with books. You know, we're incredible. So out of all of the books that I own, that means that I have read just about half of them, which arguably should be a lot more. There are a lot of books that I do own, but I just haven't finished them yet. I'm hoping to do that this semester. Right now I'm trying to get like the bigger-ish books out of the way. That way I'm not reading, like full-on series throughout the school year, because that's never really fun. But, yeah, I have finished 267 books. I know, funny number, but that's a pretty good amount of books. I also looked back, because I did write it down, on June 5th, so about a month and a half-ish, almost 2 months ago, I had read 227, which means that since then I've read 40 books. That's pretty good. I've also added around 40 books to my collection, but I'm working on them, okay? Right now, I am reading The Naturals. I've read it before. I really like this series, so I'm just kind of rereading it again. I didn't want to start my next book because it's 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. This is not a start right before you go to bed kind of a book, I'm assuming, because it's a Holly Jackson book. Those are never right before bed kind of books. So I'm reading The Naturals. I've read it, and I don't think I'm gonna make it to like that part by the time I go to sleep. But I mean, honestly, who knows? Maybe I will. But yeah, I don't have much of a plan today other than to read for the rest of the day. That's pretty much all I did today. I was on my phone for far much longer than I should have been, but I read a bunch, like 300 pages of that, and then I'm like 80? Oh, I'm just about 70 pages into this one. I made flowers out of the book pages, so now they're pretty much everywhere. I got the butterflies. You can't see them, because they're like just right out of your view, but they're there. I made them. They look cute, so I like it. But yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it today. I did want to let you know, today is Gorgeous Grandma Day. I'm not a grandma, but I just wanted you to know that because it was either tell you about Gorgeous Grandma Day or tell you about Vanilla Ice Cream Day. And I thought Gorgeous Grandma Day was a little bit funnier, just in terms of names and everything. It actually does. Wow. On the back, it always has like a description of like one of the holidays, and it actually chose Gorgeous Grandma Day. That's impressive. It doesn't typically do that. That was just kind of cool. Sorry. I did want to say I have been doing pretty decent with screen time. I've been trying to only have about 7-ish hours of screen time every day, which is less than it used to be. Okay, it used to be 9 to 10 hours every single day. Down to 7's pretty good. I think I could go down to 6 pretty easily. I think I could. It would take me a bit, but I think I could go down to 6 hours. I'm like, right now I'm at like 6 hours in like 30 minutes, so I've got like half an hour left on my phone before I do my journaling, so that way I can feel better about myself. But I'm probably gonna just spend the rest of the day reading, because I really like this book. So I'm probably going to go do that. Yeah, I'll go do that. You go do whatever you're gonna go do. Maybe go watch Seinfeld, apparently. So enjoy that. But that's gonna be it for today. So goodbye.